And a very good day, everybody. It's Thursday, January 2nd, 2025. It is 8:56 a.m. Eastern Canadian time. And we are here at St. Joseph's Oratory on, I guess, more or less the western slope of Montreal here in Montreal, Canada. And there's Queen Mary Road behind me. And very soon, this will be opening up. This is the new visitor pavilion that's going to be opening up soon. And that's where the bells are now, the carillon bells. So as soon as this opens, it's going to be beautiful. There's escalators, elevators that's inside there. We'll check that out hopefully any day now. But for today, we're just going to do a little walking tour of the main oratory. So all this too has been redone. All the ground here has been redone. If you've been following my channel since the beginning, you know it's changed over the years somewhat. They've been working on this. And the project's almost finished. One thing that I hope they do soon is up there, that tower atop the dome should be opening soon. Or at least they should start working on it soon. And be a beautiful observatory for all around. I'll show you guys the view here. So here's the view facing more or less to the south and the west. Or actually, this is more towards the south and the west. This would be north over here, Laval, the Laurentians. So let's go inside here where it's a bit warmer. Temperature right now is about probably -5 to -10 degrees Celsius. But we do have some wind blowing, some wind gusts. So it's a lot colder, especially up here at a higher elevation. So let's go inside here. And I know some of my viewers out there, some of you have been requesting a video of the inside here. It's been a while since I took one, so we'll do that. There's the University de Montreal, University of Montreal, and this is all Côte de Neige around here. So, and the downtown core would be this direction. So we'll do a little walk. I was going to put the gimbal on, but I figured why not just walk around with the camera. It's not too bad. If you want to learn more about the history of this building, I'll post a link in the video description. And this is technically closed in winter, but you can still go on it. This takes you up to the other levels. We'll check that out later maybe. But I want to focus on the interior for this video, so we'll go inside. Where it's nice and warm and toasty. And show you guys here as we go in this beautiful building. So if you guys are interested here, this has been here for about a decade now. You can check the website as well. I'll put a link to St. Joseph's Oratory website on the video description. Over here we have, well, I was talking about the tower, but hopefully will open eventually soon enough. They have to start working on it. I think they did some preliminary beginning work on it, but they have to clean out, I guess there's asbestos and stuff in there. And this whole thing here was made very early on when this project was being conceived. So you can see it's not exactly as it looks with the tower where the bell is, but gives you a general idea of what this project is supposed to look like at the end. So let's check it out, guys. Let's do a little walk around here. And looks like there is a mass going on here, so we'll at least just take a peek from the outside through the windows. Or maybe there's no mass, maybe it's just people relaxing in the church. I think that's the case, so let's quietly go inside. And this is the main chapel of the oratory. The basilica is upstairs, which we'll see shortly. Beautiful little pipe organ. You can tell this is a pretty old building, which does date back to the early 1900s, 1910s. There's a whole history behind this. Like I said, if you want to know more, I'll put a link in the video description for you guys. But I've been coming here for decades just to relax and enjoy the scenery. You'll see an even more spectacular view soon. There's a general diagram of what it looks like. Let's check out the votive candles. There's the different rectors, priests that have been here over the years. So you can see it goes all the way back to 1912. There's the chapel right there again. So even if you're not religious, if you're like me, you're sort of, don't really have any strong religious beliefs per se. Still a beautiful building. This here is an elevator. Look at this. Pretty cool. It's an actual elevator with a door, probably for the staff. But anyways, yeah, if you just appreciate architecture and spirituality and whatnot, this is definitely a place worth checking out if you're ever in Montreal. And if you live in Montreal, it's definitely a place to come here and relax and just take it all in. So I chose to do the video today because I figured it would be quieter, and it does seem to be the case. So look at this beautiful chapel room here. So they have different themes for different candles. Protector of the church, protector of the sick, protector of workers. I'll show you guys the back rooms in a minute, where they have a nice, beautiful, exposed wall. Look at that, eh? It's a very old sign. Yeah. And these are crutches that belong to people that claim to have been cured by praying to Saint Joseph, which is what this church is named after. Again, there's the chapel, and now let's go visit the tomb of Saint Brother Andre. There it is right there. So before he became a saint, he was simply known as a brother. And he's the one that founded this church, St. Joseph's Oratory. So there's the tomb. And we're going to see later on the preserved heart of St. Andre. So yes, again, he's the founder of St. Joseph's Oratory. And he was known as Father Andre. And recently he became a saint. So he's now Saint Andre. So I encourage you to read the link that I'm going to post in the video description, because it is quite a fascinating history. All right, I'll show you guys quickly here sort of the back rooms of the sector here. You guys are going to see really cavernous type of structure here. So this here, what you're looking at is actually the stone, the exposed stone when they were building the oratory. This building here, this was the stone, the rocks that were behind it. So this is what it looks like when they were digging. This is what it looked like when they were digging. This is what it looks like basically behind the building and into the mountain, more or less. So this is it's quite cool to see. And I believe actually Snowdon Metro Station has a similar thing to this, but it's behind glass. So this stone here, this rock, this is what is in the ground all throughout this area. So it's kind of like you're digging into a mountain or a hill, and this is what you see behind it. And there's some natural water that leaks down as well. Let's go back out here and then we'll head upstairs. Take the escalator up. We'll check out the elevators soon. So we're gonna go back this way. There's the old heaters. So even though this place has gone through renovations and upgrades over the years, the original look of it still remains. There's a nice mural. I think this was painted in 1954. This looks like it needs some restoration of some sort, restoration works. There's the shields of the different provinces of Canada. So again, this is a Roman Catholic church that we're in. I think these escalators are the original escalators that have been here since the beginning. I could be wrong. They probably went through some renovations and whatnot, but these are CNIM escalators. So we're coming up now to the observatory level. Not the new one that's going to be in the tower. That's not constructed yet. But another one here you guys are going to take a look here and see. So here, guys, you're going to see a nice view of, check that out. There's Laval, the Laurentians, all facing north. And I'm going to go outside actually in a moment here. I'm going to show you guys a better view. And we'll head back inside. One thing I like about this area is there's all these different cactus plants. This is sometimes open. It's like a little gift shop. And before we go up to the basilica, after we're going to go up here and I'll show you guys the little museum they have. Take a moment here to look at the different stained glass windows. If you're like me, you appreciate stained glass windows. It's always cool to see. And we'll go outside here. Now we're going to check upstairs. I'll show you guys what's there. So let's head out. Back to the outside. Oh, definitely windy. And I'll tell you, this is the place to come when there's a windstorm. If you want an enhanced feeling of the wind, because we're high up here, you feel the wind even more. So I'll quickly show you guys some different landmarks that are around here. So we have, this is facing, like I said, sort of southwest. And if you zoom in, there's the St. Lawrence River right there. I think that would be Verdun, LaSalle. And as you pan further this way, you can see more of the West Island. Try to zoom in. I think that's actually Point Claire right there. That's actually the Point Claire water tower. Could be wrong, but yeah, I think that's the Point Claire water tower. And down there is Oka. Trudeau Airport is right here. You can see. There's Pierre Elliott Trudeau Airport. And there's the CN yards, right? Try to get them onto the view here. Yeah, right there you can see some trains. CP, CN yards. And yeah, Saint Laurent. Would be around there. The Saint Laurent sector of Montreal. There's the orange tulip. And Laval would be around this way. There's St. Mary's Hospital. There's Hudson Cartierville way in the distance, Montreal North, and whatnot. So, pretty nice area. And down there is I think the Samuel de Champlain Bridge. No, not the Champlain, the Mercier Bridge, pardon me. I think that's the Henri Mercier Bridge. Could be wrong. So that would mean that's LaSalle. Or actually, it might not even be. I'll have to double check that. May even be some bridge further down, further west. So anyways, we're going to go back inside there. And we got some snow falling again. Here's a beautiful view of the basilica. Now, when they first built the oratory, everywhere where we just were was all there was. It was very basic. And then later on they added this basilica here, this huge structure, which we're gonna go inside here in a moment. Now I would go up there, but if you want to see what it looks like, I do have other videos on my channel. You can see that. It's a little bit chilly and windy now, so I want to focus on the interior for this video. Let's go back inside here where it's warmer. So we'll go to the basilica next, but first we're going to go here where there's a little shrine, a little section dedicated to Saint Andre. So these are historical pictures, artifacts, all about Father Andre and who he was, what he did, different visits regarding him, or people that were around him. So yeah, he lived until January 6, 1937. And over here's a replica of what his living quarters were like. These are just rooms, I guess, for jackets and whatnot. But yeah, look at that, eh? Really authentic. Like I said, if you're ever in Montreal, or even if you live in Montreal, whether you're a tourist or not, I highly suggest coming here at least once. And there's the actual heart of Saint Andre right in there. The preserved heart. Get a closer look. And they keep this here because they believe it's sort of, I guess, provides blessings and that sort of thing. Yeah, that's the preserved heart. Pretty fascinating. And what we'll do, we'll take the escalators up, I guess. Oh, we'll take the elevator up. Oh no, this one I don't think goes up. There's some more stuff, you know. And there's what I'm talking about. Originally, this is all there was. I'll zoom in here to show you guys. It was only this section. That's where we were just standing on this roof here. This outdoor observatory. That big basilica was not there at the time. So it's worth noting that it was added on over the years. There's a big bell, I think, from the original building. And I'll show you guys here. This is what it looks like. Remember downstairs, we saw that rock structure. There's what it looks like on the outside. And that's the Stations of the Cross. They're not open right now, but if you want to check it out in the spring, summer, it is open. Yeah. There's an old 1863 map of the Dominion of Canada. All right, let's go back down, and then we're going to take the escalator up to the basilica. And if you haven't seen it yet, pretty big. There's, of course, my favorite instrument of all, the pipe organ. And the pipe organ there is spectacular, so I'll check that out in a minute. I don't think it's playing. I don't think anyone's playing the organ, but I'll at least be able to see it. So here's some escalators, again, CNIM escalators, probably original. The elevators in this building, in this church, have been installed relatively recently. I'll show you guys a really cool elevator coming up. It's sort of transparent. This is the museum, the actual museum. I haven't been in here since there used to be a smaller one. I think they reopened it, expanded it. So we'll have to check that out another time. Haven't been in there since. There's some works of art and whatnot. So let's head upstairs on the escalator here. There's another beautiful work of art depicting the cosmos. And we are now approaching the basilica level. And if you want to go even higher, well, this is the stairs to the pipe organ. This is where the pipe organ player goes, way up. You'll see that in a minute. I actually had the pleasure of, about a decade ago, maybe even more, they used to allow people up to where the organ player was, the organ loft, and you can watch them play the organ. And we're about to enter the basilica. Quickly show you guys the view from up here. This is the highest point that we could see from. If we were to go outside, see there's stairs there and whatnot. So pretty decent view, even higher than where we were. We were just down there before, right there. So, all right, guys, let's go into the basilica and quietly show you guys around. And if you're wondering where we are, well, we're right up here. You're going to see that dome from the inside in a minute here that we just saw outside. So here we are. And there's one of the most famous pipe organs in the world right there. I think it ranks as one of the biggest pipe organs in the world. And again, check out the description on the website that I'll post in the video. They have a nice section on the pipe organ. Alright, so walk around here and see these beautiful stained glass windows. Really beautiful. And there's that spectacular dome from the interior looking up. And again, the idea is actually you're going to be able to go up. You see where those windows are right here? You're going to be able to go up there and look around. It's a panoramic view, 360 degree view. And you're going to be able to go even higher, right to the top here. There's a section that you're going to be able to go up to. So hopefully they get that project started. There's the main altar. There's the beautiful view. Go here in the middle. Facing in the center. Look at that amazing pipe organ, eh? Isn't that beautiful? Hundreds of pipes, I think. At least a few hundred pipes, I believe. Alright, let's go behind here. And then we'll wrap it up with the elevator. Now it's a small chapel that's just to the west of the church where we are now. I do have videos of that on my channel. I don't even know if it's open right now, but it should be on my channel somewhere. Maybe previous walking videos I did here. I'll go there another day. And this is one of my favorite features right here. That is beautiful work of art on this wall here. Goes all the way, arches all the way around. There's a beautiful wood carved cross. Another view of the pipe organ, grand pipe organ. And in there it's basically another, I guess, religious object. I'll zoom in here. Oh yes, I do want to show you guys the ceiling here. Pretty impressive gold ceiling. Another statue here, shrine. Tombstone of Father Moreau, since 1873. So this is the tomb of, I think he was the first priest of the Oratory. Could be wrong. Beautiful though, beautiful art. Founder of the Congregation of Holy Cross, the religious community that gave birth to St. Joseph's Oratory here on Mount Royal. So we'll go outside. There's another nice work of art. Now I think these will eventually lead, they do now, they lead up to the top, where the top of the steeple is on the dome. But I guess eventually it'll be open to the public. Some more beautiful stained glass windows. Look at that, eh? Just taking pictures here while I film. And I love these wooden statues here. They're pretty cool as well. So now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to go back out. And we're going to go take the elevator down. There's some nice stone carvings as well. You could really appreciate how high these ceilings are. Quite impressive. Another nice work of art here. And I'll zoom in here, show you that organ again. Those pipes, spectacular. And these were restored within the last 15 years or so. I think they individually took every pipe down and cleaned them out, polished them, varnished them. And one more view of the basilica. Yeah, look at that, eh? All right, let's go back here, and we're going to take the elevator and we'll wrap it up. The elevator is here. And there's an escalator as well. So you can see, pretty interesting design here, the windows. And we'll go down to the bottom. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I see something here actually. I don't know what's back here. Restricted area. Take a little peek anyways. Won't go inside, but so yeah, it looks like some kind of meeting hall or something. Mess hall. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, once that new building officially opens that we saw earlier, I'll do a video on that. And I'm also going to do a walking video without talking. Once that building opens, I'll do a whole walking video of the whole church, the chapel, the basilica. And there's two chapels. There's the one that we saw earlier downstairs. And then, like I said, there's a very old chapel outside, which I included in previous videos. And then there's the big basilica that we just saw. So I'll do a walking video without talking, which includes all that stuff all in one, once that opens up. And we'll exit here, back into the elements. So that's pretty much St. Joseph's Oratory. We saw the main parts of it. There's one more look at the outside. Pretty impressive. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and as always, more videos to come.